You must battle the merciless brains amidst crumbling buildings and rampant structure fires. This is not an easy task. Retreat will result in the death of one of your heroes. Okay. I don't really know which of these we need, but we're not going to half-ass anything here. No, strictly speaking, I shouldn't be taking this. In fact, this is outright a bad idea, but I'm curious enough that I'm going to check anyway. Frankly, I was hoping I'd be level 6 by the time this happened, or I was hoping that I could just wait until I was level 6, but it turns out that's not how this works. So... I love you. If someone dies, you lose them for good, correct. The Vvulf has rallied his men, pushed through the brigand hordes, defeat him, and restore some semblance of safety to the hamlet. Okay. Don't know what either of these is.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Alright. Why are they so weak? Train.
Eradicated.
Strange. Alright.
Decimated.
Okay, he ticks out. This should be a pretty easy target to finish.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
These are new. We've never seen these enemies before. I'm not quite sure what they do, to be honest. I do know what dogs do, though. And I don't want to find out the hard way.
Obliterated.
Excellent. So far, this is going pretty much as planned.
A decisive pummeling.
Interesting. That's stressed. That does not normally stress.
Annihilated.
So it seems like the ones that wear the wolf parts are actual stressors. Interesting. Extraordinarily high stun resist for what they are as well. This guy we won't even be able to stun twice. I suppose I'll just finish the job here.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Wow. Ain't that some shit.
The ground quakes.
Right, Triss is a white bar below the hero. Once it reaches a certain critical mass, which is when it fills, they're essentially what's called tested. Tested amounts to... Okay. He swung twice and crit twice. That's not good. That's in fact really bad. They are tested, and that test will either make them go crazy or go heroic. If they go crazy, that'll provide a number of debuffs. If they go heroic, that'll provide a number of buffs. Going crazy can often compromise runs, though, so you do generally want to avoid going crazy.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That is an extraordinary amount of damage. And stress. We're not going to bother with the tent, because tents make us go crazy. Actually, okay. It really is just a normal tent, isn't it? We're going to ignore it. Alright, let's see what I've gotten myself into, shall we? Very well. I see. I guess he was on the other side. That's unfortunate. Well, I can't afford to take too many more stressors, so we're not going to. Not if I can help it, which apparently I can't. Took a very good amount of initiative over the people who I didn't really want him to. Well, we can stun his turn at least. We move these two in the front, which we wanted, because now she can double stun. Gonna try to have her stun the dog still, though. I don't want to take hits from it. Anything that applies bleed is often not worth the effort. Takes to fight it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
At worst, he does a rush shot, which I'm not really concerned about, or at least not that concerned. Now he could actually shoot, because I moved him back, because I'm shit. Oh well. I did have to stun now. Jesus, that's bad. Applying so much stress. The low end AoE heal for her, but that's fine.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I'm not sure if we finish him this round. Could very well be that we don't. That could have been worse. It appears these guys don't stress, so I should be targeting the Fusiliers first for sure. Yeah, don't worry about the questions, I'm just going to be focusing pretty hard on this. This is, as I've said, one of the few things in this game I haven't done. Oh! It's literally exactly the Darkest Dungeon. I should have brought a de-stressor. This is going to be very bad. Another weaker group.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
We definitely should have brought someone to de-stress. A Houndmaster would have been huge here. Unfortunately, none of our Houndmasters were level 5+, none of our Crusaders were level 5+, even our Jester, not level 5+. It would actually puts us in what I would consider to be a very awkward situation. Interesting, he actually resisted. Huh. That's unfortunate. We'll try her stun, but it's probably not gonna hit. Yeah.
Ringing ears.
That's what I was afraid of.
Vision. The end approaches.
I have until turn 4 to kill him. We're not doing a bad job de-stressing with crits, it's just it's not good enough. What it comes down to.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh boy. The whole group of stressors. Very typical miss for her. Excellent. Plague Doctor actually went first with 11 speed for once, which means that we get the double stun on the back. Got going on here, this would be the Wolf event, which unfortunately we were poorly equipped for as we had no level 6s, but alas, here we are. There was a non-camp item to remove stress. Normally we would be choosing stress here, but unfortunately it's not possible right now because I didn't have any people you can use to choose stress up to level where I needed them. So yeah, that's caused this whole mess. Yeah, there are abilities to remove stress. This is going to be very painful though, because we don't have any of those abilities. I just need to put damage on him. We need to wipe him when he comes out of that stun, when he comes out of the stun lock. We still have a pretty good stun chance on this. Next round he comes out of the stun lock, though he needs to be dead. There's no point in cutting our losses. Oh, wow, we actually got an Overture box. That's very interesting. We never got a single box up to this point. Maybe this is partially to just make it easier to get some of these boxes. There's no point in cutting our losses at this point. The whole reason for coming here was to figure out what the boss is about.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Book of Sanity, a little bit too little too late there, not that we would have used it anyway. Ah, so this was just a dead end for that. Okay, so now at least we understand the layout as well. But I haven't gotten nearly enough information to justify retreating yet. Can it really be called a misplay if you didn't know it was a thing? Damn. I still have to stun him, unfortunately, because he has much better initiative. That is probably gonna mean we're gonna get hit by this, but that's okay. You mean the 3 damage that we took? That's never gonna happen? I wouldn't be worried. I'm not at all concerned about 3 damage at this point. I'm guessing the boss is going to be up here. I'm guessing the two sides are each Ancestor's Trinket, and up here is where the boss is. It's a short dungeon, so there's not going to be more than this. Okay, so we didn't waste a stun on the first round. We will have him stunned pretty much from here on out. We should be able to finish him off with that. The stress is going to be the issue, by far. So, if pattern holds, the next fight should be the difficult one. We should have a difficult one either before this room or in this room, and then we have the actual boss itself. No, I want the Band-Aid. I'm entirely sure that I'm going to run into bleed problems, to be perfectly honest.
The greater the glory.
I want all the Band-Aid. I want every supply I have in here because I don't know what the boss does. If I knew what the boss does, I would gladly throw stuff out and cut my losses, but I don't know what he does, so I'm going to keep every supply that could possibly be used in combat, which includes all of these, except for the shovels, obviously. I don't know if I need keys either, so I'm just going to hold that. That's just heirlooms. Yep. Okay, pattern holds. It looks like you have easy fight, hard fight, easy fight, hard fight. Okay, so we know this guy's the main stressor here. Damn. This is awkward. I think his first turn he's most likely to point blank shot. If that's the case, I want him to do that, just hit her, and then I just want to kill this. Let's see if that's right. Fine. We can heal that damage easily. Him being in the front line is not great, but he can still stun from here, which is the big thing. And now we can start stunning him. We're gonna have to dagger throw here, unfortunately. Let's her forward. So, whether or not we get a second stun here is a bit up in the air, but we're gonna try. We do want to kill him before he leaves the stun lock. Excellent. He did lower our damage by doing that, but you do. I'm actually going to have her damage as well because I want to be sure that we're going to finish him off next turn. I'm actually not sure, but I think we will. Once we apply that... Oh.
Cursed champion falls. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We have enough food to heal that before the theoretical boss. I don't think this is the actual boss fight. I think there will be a tick up that's a boss fight. I wouldn't worry about it, Taikyoku. You are in no way obligated to sub to me, and I appreciate any time that you do spend sub to the channel helping support it. Always helps me out, but never feel obligated. Ah. Brigand Wolf and a barrel of bombs, eh? He cannot be stunned. He can be blighted. And that riposts, so I think if I don't kill this in one hit, it kills me.
Masterfully executed.
I see. So he summons minions and another barrel. We didn't put another bomb on. We do have to control the barrel here. Interesting. So that's the riposte. I see. The riposte lands on that target. Noted. We do have to kill his hired help every time, otherwise it's going to turn into a serious problem.
A devastating blow.
He guards. He guards and summons. I see.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the 3 months, man. I really do appreciate it. Welcome back to the estate, and thank you so much for your continued support. Really do appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. This would be Vvulf the boss, and he is not very merciful. Okay. Damn, we didn't finish it. That should lead to another time's up, which should be a serious problem this time. If that bleeds, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Excellent.
A moment of valor shines bright.
This is a new event.
Of despair.
He attacks the town, yes.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Shit. That's gonna tick her down to death's door again.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Death's door equals you're at basically a point in the game where if you get hit again, there's a possibility that particular target will die. It's not 100%, but it can happen. It means that the next hit could kill you.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Not the worst thing in the world. We can live with selfish.
A powerful blow.
We're about to find something out the hard way. I'm going to see if stunning this actually causes it to, Oh no, wait, it's immune to stun. Okay. Selfish is fine.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
I wonder if you can dodge that. Okay.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. Precision and power.
Fine with that. Absolutely fine with that decision. Okay. The last possible stun we're going to have on him. That's bad. Now we don't have a heal on her. This may well kill her. On. Could be a test here. Excellent.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
And she self-healed with Vigorous. Excellent. Fine.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Okay with that? We're just gonna ignore the barrel. Going to continue to ignore the barrel. He's gonna get off one attack this time. I'm not sure who that's gonna hit, so I'm just gonna do the AoE heal here. That's fine. That'll Death's Door him. Or whatever.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Cool. Alright. Good. That's bad. You passed your turn. That's really bad. That means that we're going to have two people sitting at Death's Door, which is really, really bad at this point.
And now the true test.
If she skips her turn again, we actually could lose here quite easily.
Fire.
He's also almost at full stun resist here. We can't stun front line here. I don't know if that was the right decision, but it was a decision. Don't skip your turn. That's really bad. This should Death's Door, the bomb exploding could kill her. And she's honestly the main damage. The Vessel skipping her turn twice was honestly horrific. Oh, that's good. Oh, the bomb wouldn't move? No, now I know. You can't use food in combat now, that's the one exception to the rule, so to say. Excellent.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Good. Level 5 wolf down. GG.